Hello everybody, hope they are good. Bitcoin just hit our target, 28,800. If you remember the last Bitcoin update on Friday, we were talking about this specific level in the chart, 28,800, because there were a lot of liquidations showing in Hublock, okay? And we were also talking about the idea, because in this channel we care about timing also. It's pointless if I tell you a target and not when we're expecting that target to get hit, because then you don't know when to trade, when to open a trade, and then we're gonna miss out. You also need to have the confluence of timing. We were talking on Friday that we were expecting some consolidation on Friday and over the weekend. That's the conclusion that we got to, in order to the next week, so this week, to hit this target. Today's Tuesday, the target has been hit. And you can see here the consolidation from Friday and over the weekend. And now they just don't price there, okay? Why? Well, the logic is here, okay? I think I've already mentioned the logic in the video, but I know that some of you might be new into the channel. Welcome. But usually when we see at this level, okay, that's your low. You guys know that always below the previous lows there is liquidity here, okay? Always. There is always liquidity below previous lows and above previous highs, always. Now, this zone, we know there is a lot of liquidity, but it makes more sense to consolidate longer here, okay, and induce traders to open longs. So, for example, here, well, here too, and also here. What do you see there? You see a spikes against resistance and even going above it. Why? That's to induce traders to open longs. Okay, because the breakout traders are gonna think, oh wait, this is a deviation, we're getting back inside the range, then we're gonna go higher. That's the game. Okay, so those are your traps, and during those traps, what they are basically doing is trapping breakout traders that are long in here. Why? Basically to increase the liquidity below, so when they come lower, they're gonna hit more liquidations. It's gonna be a more efficient move. Okay, so based on this, let me mark it for you. I think that the next target, I've already mentioned this for a couple of weeks too, is 28,337. Why? Well, it's quite obvious. You might have seen this already from other analysts, because again, it's quite an obvious target. This was a previous resistance that it was tested twice, then price rejects, and we haven't tested this zone as support yet, okay, or at least for now. So we're expecting price to continue dropping and target this zone. Now, because I'm quite focused on timing also, I'm quite obsessed with timing because that's my confluence to open a trade most of the time. Okay, if I don't have the timing in my favor, I don't have enough confluence, guys. So putting together my weekly psychological pattern together, and that I think there is going to be a lot of bits here in this zone, what am I expecting? Well, I'm expecting, if you notice here, this is your weekend range here. So let me mark it for you. This is your weekend range over there. Okay, pretty boring. Boom, 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 boom. Now, price has started to drop at the start of the week. Okay, possibly. I'm naturally expecting this downtrend to continue through today and tomorrow. Okay, and then on Thursday, and I say Thursday because Thursdays, they mean midweek reversals for me. Sometimes can happen on Wednesday, but they're usually on Thursday, okay? I'm expecting a reversal here. Likely, because I know that there are many traders opening longs here. I would like to see price dropping below it, deviate, get back above it, test it as support, and then we can aim for higher prices, okay? Why this deviation? Because many traders are going to open longs here. They're going to have their stop losses below this level, okay? So that's when price could drop a bit lower, hit to the stop losses, then reverse. So on this way up, there is not going to be any long traders, okay? Only the ones that have been waiting for this deviation, and then once it is a support, you long, okay? Could it bounce from here? It could perfectly do, okay? But I would love to see a deviation, to be honest, okay? So I'm going to favor the scenario of a deviation here. That's what I think. Now, if we see something like this then over the week, let me move this, it's on the way. If we see something like this, okay, you see a drop, consolidate, continue dropping, okay, then on Thursday, give me a deviation, get back above it, test it as support possibly, or at least make a higher low, okay, and then you can pump. Where to? Well, this zone here is going to act as resistance, so that's going to be around 29,100, and if you get back above it, then the range lows, okay, 29,500, which is also another big resistance. So this is what I'm expecting, something like this for this week, okay? Also, there are not many news announcements, except on Friday. We have non-farm payrolls, but the good thing is at the end of the week, so it's not going to interfere with our projection, which I like, to be honest. So maybe on Friday we don't trade, or we take maybe 1 or 2 scalps max, but during the rest of the week, if something like this plays out, that would be amazing, okay, for the traders like us. Now, let me remove all of this. This structure to me is looking pretty bearish, okay? If we get this zone here, you're gonna see how many times the range lows has been tested as resistance. Many times. If we check the 4-hour 50 EMA, you can see price is getting rejected at 50 EMA in the 4-hour time frame, and it's making all the time lower highs. Check this out, lower high. This is also a lower high, lower high, lower high, all the time. Now we just made a new lower low. This is dropping, okay? I don't see any consolidation just yet. This is in a downfall, at least for now. All right, so again, I'm favoring lower prices unless something changes in the chart. Now, if you go to the daily time frame, check out the 50 EMA. Madre mía, as we say in Spanish. Resistance, 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 resistance. And now it's continue dropping. Okay? Way too much resistance here. You got the 50 EMA and you got the range lows. So I can't be bullish here, okay? I'm naturally expecting this target here to get hit. Maybe we see deviation here, and that would be a nice long, okay? Otherwise, if we lose this level, then you're gonna get back inside the range and continue dropping to maybe 25,800 to the range lows, okay? But again, we're gonna go level by level, support by support. So for now, we're only looking at the idea of price coming lower, hopefully deviate, and then get back above these zones. All right, that's what we're looking for. But if price continues dropping, that's your next target. All right, I hope that was clear. Now for day traders, it's going to the 1 hour time frame. Let's see what is going on here. Okay, let's mark the sessions. I've already had a look at this, to be honest. This is Asia. Okay, beautiful drop. Now London seems that it might be holding here. I know that some of you, based on the trading session strategy, you might be thinking Asia drops, London holds, and New York pumps. Well, there is something I don't like here, and it's something that I've mentioned before. When you see a drop in the Asian session, you want to see London holding at the lows, okay? You want to see London holding here. Why? Because if it holds here, then New York has the chance of reversing a lot more of a space. Okay, check this out. This would be pretty much a 2% move. Yeah, there you go, 2% move, okay? Now, the problem is that you have London holding all the way up here. So they've already retraced part of this dump, okay? Which is something that I don't really like because we don't have that much room to the upside now. All right, so this is not a trade that I'm going to take during the New York session. I'm not going to long here in the New York session. It might get there, but to me it's not as a high priority trade as if London would be holding at the lows. Okay, because if London is holding at the lows, then you would open a long here, and then you would have another limit order here in case there is a sweep of the lows, and then price can get back up, and your average entry would be around here. Okay, and not here. But having London holding already I would probably say even 40% of this drop. Okay, I think they've already retraced 40% of this drop. So it's not as interesting trade for me. It's not worth it for me. Okay, so I'm gonna be looking at altcoins. I'm gonna be looking the 5 minutes time frame, 15 minutes time frame, and I'm gonna be looking for scalps. But I'm not gonna favor a direction in today's New York session, and even more when I think that during today and tomorrow it's possible that we come even lower. Okay, this is simply not what I want to see in the candlesticks. Okay, again, if you would have seen London holding here, I would tell you clearly, yes, this is a textbook pattern. We're gonna retrace this dump. Okay, but it's looking a bit different to me. Now, let's go into the daily time frame. Just a quick update, because I know that crypto Twitter is very bullish here, which I think is normal because you come from all this drop here. Okay, from 69,420, you have all this drop to 15k, then price has done at ×2. Okay, and people are expecting price to continue going higher, which is fair. Okay, but they have a problem here, and is that we are in the pre-halving year. The halving, it's a cycle that happens every 4 years. The next halving is expected to take place in spring of 2024. Now, this year, 2023, is the pre-halving year, and in every pre-halving year, the second part of the pre-halving year is bearish. Okay, that's what the cycle says. If you go back in the chart, you're gonna notice. Okay, the second part of each pre-halving year is quite bearish, and it wouldn't surprise me also, matching with the recession scenario, that we see price heading lower first. Okay, it's something that I don't dismiss. Also, there is a lot of imbalances in the chart here, to be frank, even lower. Okay, but we're gonna go level by level. I think that it's likely that, or it wouldn't surprise me at least we come all the way here. Also, if you go into the weekly time frame, what you got here, you got a week. Okay, this week is not filled yet. Okay, but for that, first I need to see Bitcoin falling off here back inside this range to continue dropping, and then in the weekly time frame I want to see Bitcoin losing the weekly 50 MA. Okay, once it loses the 50 MA and we lose the range lows, then this is 25k. I will tell you guys, the next target is exactly 20,730. Okay, but you can see that there is a long way for that target, so I'm not gonna be screaming about this target. Could it happen? Yes, but we're gonna go level by level, support by support, and there is still a very long way, so we might not even get there. Okay, that's what I think. Let me remove all of this. Now we're gonna go into high block capital. We're gonna check about the liquidity, but first let me check the dollar index. I haven't checked it today. All right, what is going on here? Wow. All right, support, twice. You are waiting for a 3 taps pattern with a deviation. Here it is. Tested a support. You can check there. Okay, how tested a support. Pump. And now it seems that we might close today the daily candle above the 50 MA in the daily time frame. This is very bullish for the dollar net index. Okay, really bullish. That's what I think. I wouldn't be surprised. We're going to consolidate here, continue pumping again to 103, 104. Okay, that would be quite bad for Bitcoin. Again, it sounds like I'm bearish on crypto. I'm not. I've spent the whole day yesterday researching altcoins because I want to buy altcoins for the next bull market, but I think that the moment might not have arrived just yet. Okay, now if any of you haven't watched the video that I posted on Sunday, it's quite a long video. It's a 50 minutes video. That's the longest video of the channel, but in my opinion is one of the best. Okay, because we go through the Bitcoin dominance, the total 3 versus Bitcoin. We chart 12 altcoins and their potential buy zones if the narrative that I'm explaining in that video plays out. So if that narrative happens and what I explain in the charts take place, then I might be bearish until we get to those levels. But once we get to these levels, I'm gonna be the most bullish because I'm gonna have a lot of fun in the bull market with holding those bucks. Okay. So yesterday I spent the whole day researching altcoins. I might do more videos about altcoins because I think that you guys liked it. So thank you for your support. Saying that, I see another imbalance here in the dollar index that takes you to 102.5. So why not? Could we get here this week, guys? What do you think? This is quite a big pump from the dollar index, okay? It's almost a 1% pump. I think it's quite far away, okay? I think that we are, for example, gonna get here this week to this level, 102.10. I think it's likely that we see the dollar index continue climbing here into 102.10. Now, I cannot really tell you when I get here as long as we don't clean this level over here, okay? But yeah, I think it's eventually gonna head towards this level over here, okay? And that's gonna be pretty bad for Bitcoin. That's what I think. Now we wanna go into high block capital. We're in high block capital liquidation levels, and what do we see here? Well, to be honest, there is not much going on. Look at the spikes at the right, okay? They are pretty high at 29,300 and 29,800. Those are the largest spikes. But to be honest, I don't see much going on here. What's the delta saying? Less than $5 billion worth of short liquidations. It's not that much, guys, to be honest. It's not that much, okay? Maximum, we could even see a pump towards this spike. 29,300, but is that worth it for $5 billion? I don't know what the market maker thinks. I think this is pure speculation, okay? I think it would be more intelligent to continue dumping price to hit this short liquidation. So, you mean this long liquidation, sorry. So the delta would increase maybe to $10 billion, maybe. And maybe that's more likely to see a reversal, okay? But again, no much, it's not telling me much. That's only speculating. Now, if we go into high block capital, let's get to the 7 days time frame because I want to see those liquidations. I can already see it. Look at that. Look at that. You see this yellow bar? 28,800 hit. Okay, perfectly. Look at that, how they take all of this zone. Okay, and now there is some liquidity around 28,250, which matches with our target, but also to the upside. Okay, so the liquidations heat map in the 7 days time frame is not telling us much because we are right now between two liquidation zones. But in the 1 month time frame, this might be a bit more clear. Let's see this. Okay, we just hit 28,700. There you go. And I think this zone here is close at 27,400. Not much. Nope. And 3 months time frame. This is more clear. 24,200. I don't know if I wanna come here, okay? Because I'm telling you, first you have here 28,200 to clean, and then you got 25k. Okay, so you still have two big supports to go through before getting here. So when you see this in the liquidation heat map, don't think that we're gonna get here immediately. Okay, because again, there is two big supports here that we need to break through first. Okay, so this is pretty much the liquidation heat maps. Not much going on for a change. So that's pretty much everything regarding Bitcoin. I think I was quite clear with what I think that it might happen today and also the rest of the week. So hope that it plays out. That will be amazing. I'm gonna stick to that unless something changes in the charts, okay? But those are the things that I believe that happened next, okay? And now about the website, okay? We only have 2 courses left. September Group 2 and October Group 2. The rest are fully booked. And we only have in September Group 2 12 places in stock. And in October Group 2 8 places. Okay, so that's a total of 20 places. Now, if you are interested, go through the website, read through all the information, because it's very likely that these courses get fully booked this week, and then I'm not going to open anymore for these dates. Okay, the next ones are going to be for November, which is quite far away. So that's pretty much everything, guys. This is the last warning. I doubt that I'm gonna mention the courses again in the next videos because I think that they're gonna get fully booked this week. So take this as a last warning that to hurry up because I think it's gonna get booked this week, okay? So that's pretty much everything, guys. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.